Okay, so I think now the plan is to aim for 10,000 wizard bets and then see where we go from there. It really is proving to be a quite fascinating, if time-consuming exercise, and I think that the YouTube channel might actually have some impact, even if it's only to increase the number of people who accuse me of being an absolute loony. But at least now, thanks to the Wizards simulation, I can point to actual bets, even if it's not against an actual game. I remember for a long time when I lived in Nevada, I thought about having a chat with one of the gambling managers at one of the casinos at South Lake Tahoe, to see if I could just use a table, just take over a table and with real money or with tournament chips or something like that, and video a demo that way. But I never got around to it, largely because I thought, well, that really would raise a red flag. Um, they were already paying too much attention to me, so I let that one go. This is the substitute many, many, many years later, so we'll see. Anyway, we get rid of that, and we're back to oops, back to a fiver, and on we go, onward and upward, or downward, as it is with the first bet. And the second, 25.50. I think that made all the difference. So back to a fiver. Yeah, there's just so much guff gets um, spread around by the shills, trolls, blah blah. 520. What a waste. 530 for the push. $35.65. The objective being, of course, for the two bets down and out, for the two numbers down and out, to add up to something divisible by 25. Right? That's a bit better. 25.62. Still doesn't quite make it. It doesn't make the 50. That was blind luck, no doubt about it, but it plays an important role for both sides in this game. $25.50. $75.50. $25.50. The minimum bet for a recovery is 50. $25.50. Okay, so we're out of that one. Yeah, only progressive betting will ensure that you can recover prior losses in a lesser number of actual bets, and that's just logic. I mean, random betting, yes, it may be that coincidentally that the random bet that you choose is higher than the one before it, but it may not be if it's random. If you're just flying by the seat of your pants, but certainly if you're flat betting, it won't be. I just lost that completely. I got to stop talking, you know. Was I out of that? I think I better call it 5:20. Sorry about this. And repeat it. 20:30. '51. Oh dear, oh dear. 51, 152. Double. That was a squeaker. All right. All right. So I'm thinking. I'm like Jack Benny. 5:20. 25:50. 75:50. God, it's going to be a scorcher today. 84, 85, they're suggesting. Hey. $125.50. How many blackjacks is that guy going to get up there? I mean, come on, wizard. Stop being so damn greedy. We're now at 1-2. No. 2-1. Hey. You don't want to go completely mad. Especially when something like that can happen. 3-1. Now we're on 1-2 for the turnaround. Another one? Good grief! So I'm not in these logs I'm keeping. I'm not marking dealer blackjacks because they're supposed to be about the same number as player blackjacks. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, for the turnaround. Oh, that's bad news. Yeah, 7-4. Come on! It's about 9 in the last 8 hands. 7-4, 11-4. 11-6 for the push. It's a double down. Oh dear. 11, 6, 12, 23, 12. We're in long grass now. Hmm, 35, 12. Because I'd probably be on my bike by now, but I just have to stick with it. 35, 12. There's another one. 35, 12, 47, 12. Oh, jeez. 47, 12, 59, 12. This could be a long one. 59, 12. 59, 71, 12. 59. So we'll call that 6, 2.5, which is pushing it just a little bit, but 6, 2.5 anyway. Oh God, that's a double down. So that's 11.5 in the big bucks now. Like I say, I would have been on my bike long ago, but 11.5. 16.5. 11. 10. 21. I think we better do 21, 22, don't you? $21, $22 for the turnaround. And that's not going to work with yet another one of those. So 43, 22. 21, 22. And there we are. Long and nasty and expensive, but demonstrating that your money is your muscle. Your bankroll is your bazooka. You cannot hope to beat the house at this pesky game or at any game in the casino unless you've got big bucks and big balls, as they say. Anyway, we turned it around, and let's just double check, because I do sometimes lose track of where the last 421, 230. Boy, that's not a huge profit for the amount of money that we put out. It would have been nice to finish on a natural. That would have helped us. But the point is, we recovered all our past losses, and we're back in the game. So that's what counts. And people who say things like, well, I mean, it's crazy to risk that much money to win that little. It's rubbish. You risked that much money to win that much money, which then enabled you to recover all your prior losses in far fewer bets than it took to lose the money in the first place. So, it's just so stupid the way people defend the house edge and discourage people from taking a real stab at beating the odds. And they are odds against us, no doubt about it. I mean, look at that session that just finished there. I mean, I won't know until I do the log, because I don't, have a hard enough time tracking the bets. Never mind seeing exactly how many losses there were and how many wins. I can do that if I've got my little chips to play with in front of me in a casino, but not here. But I think it'll turn out to be at least twice as many losses as wins, and probably more than that. Anyway, off we go again. Plus. Now what you're doing is you're defending the bankroll by using the bankroll, and then you just go back to making sort of a gentle profit. There's another one. I don't bother to record house blackjacks, house naturals, because they're not relevant. They don't cost any more money or anything like that. I mean, if you had to pay 1.5 times your bet if the dealer got a blackjack, then that would be different. Oh God, how many? We got there 15. So it's 10, 15. So it's 25, 50. You're just making it hard, Wiz, aren't you? You just, 25.50, 75.50, 125.50, and another one, 175.50. So that's 2-1. Not as I said before, 1-2, 2-1. Now it's 1-2. Just a little too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we going back in the long grass? Good God. I think we're on 7-8 already. My goodness, this is a shitty session. 7-8 for the turnaround. Thank you, Wiz. It's about bloody time. Mutter, mutter. Yeah, we don't automatically expect huge profits after a very tough challenge. That's why we're trying to make as much money as we can with the brief, short skirmishes. And with the 8,000 plus that so far, bets we've had so far, the turnaround rate stands, the average stands at below 6, 5.6 to be precise. 520, straight back into a defensive mode. Repeat. Split. Oh, and 21 up there just to, whatever. So that's 20, it's a repeater, so it's 20-30. And if we get it, we're out. Double down. And we're out. Yeah, I think the casinos feel that, sort of like Vladimir Putin, when you're fighting, when you're in a war, truth doesn't matter. Plus, split them. Okay. I'll be dubbing this one in a minute. Trying to stop it. When there's it's like I've said before, when there's a bunch of challenges, then these things fly along, and all of a sudden I'm looking at it thinking, oh my God, 18, 20 minutes or whatever. But okay, so we're on 20-30. $51. 152. Well, that'll work. Okay, so we'll chill this one. I'm just going to roll right on.